We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go in Western New York. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26. 18.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Karen Johnson up to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, you block over here.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Green 18. Jump out. 26.
The shotgun, it's Aaron. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a designed run.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. It's 3rd and 4.
Kelly, set it! Blue 58!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Green 18! Over! Flip it in!
To the pylon, he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown!
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 8.
1st and 10.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
Throwing now, Allen. Headed left, buying time. Off he goes. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Half 85, half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
56, 56.
From the gun, here is Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
319.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense.
This is intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Now it is 1st and goal. A run up the middle with Cook. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. They'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
This will be taken in at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Allen. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. And touchdown, Buffalo. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, 319. Slipping it.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's second down and 4.
158. Go right.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
319.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
319. 630.
Here's Warren. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
50. 158.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Another run here with Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
319.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, gotta have it 4th and 4.
319. Inside. Clear right.
They'll drop to throw. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. And now we're going to time out by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Cook. Room to run at the 30. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. And you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out.
Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Green 18.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Over. 58.
They'll run here on first down. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Back to 18. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, live.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This play's a design run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The Steelers calling their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Kelly, don't let Kelly. Blue 58. Gun. Hey, 80. Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check 30. Jumbo.
Throw here, third down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, check 26. 26. Back north. Go to 50.
Warren here from the gun. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Offense up to the line fast.
48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
319.
Now here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Rodgers set to pass. To his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Yeah, Liz. Jim! Inside.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
3-18. Jumbo!
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
258.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offensive line fast.
That's another Steelers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they get this down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Loop knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No,
why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
No motion, a tight end left. 1st down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. And that is Cox, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
50. Hey, you block over. No. Back north. 319. Inside. Teammate. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Back north. No. Teammate. Wide left. Get 300. Get 300. Check 30. 50. Hey, 88.
A pistol snap. Rogers escapes the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And don't see the hurry up here.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Rogers on his 3rd and short. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
First down throw here by Rogers. Left side into the hands of Warren. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Yeah, Liz.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
258. Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, 88.
They'll throw again. Rogers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
23 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
That's right. What? Man. That's right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives them 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens with a 10-point advantage. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
That's right. Right. Man. That's right. That's right.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's got the squiver. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
258. Hey, take 26. Inside.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Trying to set this up quick.
At the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back north. Go to 50.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
258. Jump out. 630. Jump out.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off